Tanjore, the capital of the great Chola king Raja Raja I, who built the magnificent Tanjore Big Temple. It is also known as the Brihadeshwar Temple and is a great living Chola site. It is one of the untold wonder with the many architectural secrets that keeps the people excited even after 1000 years. The stunning monument was built by the greatest king of Chola dynasty. The construction was started in 1003 and was completed in 1010 CE. It was actually named after the king, that is Rajarajeshwaram Temple or Periya Kovil Temple. The most amazing feature is that the shadow of the vimana or colossal of the Tanjore temple never falls on the ground in noon. It is an unsolved mystery. Tanjore is listed as a UNESCO World Heritage Site. So hello guys, hope you're doing great. Welcome back to our channel Explore with Dr. Sumi, and I'm a host Swapnil. So today we're taking you to the amazing and marvelous Tanjore, which is recently famed and covered under PS1 and PS2 movies, which is based on Chola Empire. This video will be power packed with a lot of information, so fasten your seatbelts. If you're watching our channel and the video for the first time, do subscribe to it to visit more of such breathtaking places. So let us begin. Tanjore is located at around 400 kilometers from Bangalore. It would be a journey of around 8 to 9 hours. You can opt for a car, train, or a road transport. We opted for a car ride, but I can surely recommend you to opt for KSRTC premium segment buses, which will be a great option. We will also recommend you to cover the famous Rangana Swami temple, which is located at Trichy, around 60 kilometers from Tanjore. We will cover the details in our upcoming videos. This is the first entrance of Brihadeshwar Temple, known as Maratha Gateway. It is an arched gateway built by Marathas to safeguard the inner gateway from the direct assault. This was built out of a brick and lime mortar. It was decorated with beautiful designs on the eastern face of the gateway. On the either side of this gateway, two small shrines are noticed dedicated to Ganesha and Subramanyam, respectively. After passing through the Maratha gateway, you will enter the first Gopura entrance known as Keralantakan Tiruvasal. It was built by the Chola king Raja Raja I to commemorate his victory over the Cheras. It is richly carved and decorated with the sculptural depictions of various gods and goddesses. This Gopura has a plain plasters supported by plain brackets on the either side of the central passage. The Budganas are shown blowing conches in the front row. The east face has the images of Urdhva and Kali on the northern and the southern part, respectively. The images of Uma Sahita Shiva, Mahesha Shiva are noticed on the either side of the central offset. Apart from this, several sculptural representations of Shiva such as Chandrasekhara, Bhikshatana, Kalari, Gangadhara are noticed. Separate shrines of Dakshinamurti and Brahma are located on the southern and the northern sides respectively in the first story. After passing through the first Gopura, you will see a magnificent and mesmerizing second Gopura known as Rajarajan Tiruvasal. It is completely built of granite and contemporary with the main temple. While going towards the central structure, we come across a peacock and stop by to see his amazing performance. It was like he was welcoming the devotees who all have come to take darshan of Lord Shiva. As we go inside after the third entrance, your eyes will stuck on the marvelous superstructure, the 213 feet vimana representing Mount Kailash. Even on the top, we can find the statues of Lord Shiva and Parvati. The temple was constructed by Chola king 1000 years ago and was modified by Pandyas, Nayaks and Marathas. It is an east-facing temple spread across 44 acres and built around a moat. It is built from a granite stone, which is said to be the hardest stone and had brought from around 50 kilometers with the help of 3000 elephants. There is no binding material used and it is an architectural mystery. It is also known as Dakshin Kashi. The temple is built on the banks of Kaveri river. It is called as a big temple as it has the biggest Shivaling of 13 feet, biggest statue of Parvati, and second largest Nandi which weighs around 25 tons. The Dwarpals are so huge that elephants looks minuscule in front of them. Vimana is hollow from inside and has 13 floors. It is also called as Dakshin Meru, which means abode of God, like Mount Kailash in northern India. On the top, there is a cap-like structure called as kumbam, which is 12 feet in height and 80 tons in weight. It is carved from a monolithic rock. There is a Swarna Kalash on the top. The entire temple was built with 1.3 lakh tons of granite. It is still an unknown mystery as if how the 80 tons kumbam was placed on the top of the vimana. Some people say that a ramp of 6 km was built and the kumbam was dragged by elephants. It is hard to imagine, but it is not the imagination but an unavoidable truth. It is said that after seeing Pallava Shimma temples in Kanchipuram, Emperor Rajaraja Chola had a dream of establishing such a huge temple for Lord Shiva. There is a local saying that at the time of Rajaraja Chola, the temple was covered with gold sheets. Various postures of a famous classical dance, Bharatanatyam, are carved carefully on the exterior walls of the upper story of the temple. The temple was laid out on the precise plan of 16 cross 16 squares, a design known as Padma Garbha Mandala in Dravida architecture. The interior contains a passageway for worshippers to perform a circumambulation. The Garbhagriha contains 4-meter tall Shivalinga. There are murals decoration on the interior walls, paintings from the period of Nayak kingdom. These include fine images or pictures of Rajaraja I, his Guru, and his three queens. Other paintings includes Nataraja, who was the clan deity of the Cholas. There are several shrines added to the temple by the rulers such as Pandyas, Vijayanagara rulers, and Marathas, namely shrines of goddess Varaha, Ganesha, Subramanya, and Chandakeswara around the temple. We spent around 4 to 5 hours to understand and feel this architectural marvel. Towards the end, at the late evening, the view was even more divine, and that feeling and the bond with the god and with the history one will never forget. It was indeed one of a kind experience and is a must visit place, and we highly recommend it to every one of you who is watching this video. After a power packed day, we checked in and enjoyed the stay and the serenity around the hotel and started preparing for the next day. We booked a stay at Hotel Parisutam and we must say the stay and the food was good. You can give it a try if you're visiting Tanjore. So on the second day we decided that we'll visit Tanjore Maratha Palace. It is the second most attraction in Tanjore after Big Temple. The palace is currently residence of Bhosle family that occupied Tanjore from 1674 to 1855. The palace is also known as Arn Manai. It was built by Nayak dynasty, but after their defeat, it was taken over by Marathas. The construction of the palace began in 1534 during the reign of Sevappa Nayak and was completed in 1535. It was also known as Shivagangai Fort. The palace is currently divided into different sections, namely Royal Palace Museum, Sarfji Memorial Hall, Darbar Hall, Saraswati Mahal Library, the Art Gallery, Bell Tower, and Sangeet Mahal. At the museum, you can see collection of royal headgears, weaponry, beautiful sculptures, and many more items used by the royals. On the ground floor, there are plenty of stone sculptures of gods, goddess, kings, and these artifacts range from 8th century to 18th century AD. There are 3 hidden chambers with secret interconnecting doors. These were used for discreet meetings. The Saraswati Mahal Library is one of the oldest libraries in India. It displays books, old photographs of palace, kings, queens, medical procedures, animals, etc. The library has more than 1 million manuscripts in various languages including Marathi, Tamil, Sanskrit, and Telugu. The bell tower currently has 7 floors and was once used as a time teller using mechanical bell that rung every hour from the top. There is an old saying that Vijayaraghavan Naikar used to climb it every day to worship Sri Rangam Ranganath Temple, which was visible from the top of the tower. There is Maharaja Sarfoji Memorial Hall, which commemorates the Maratha king Sarfoji II. It is a large hall with craft items and photographs. After visiting the Maratha Palace, we returned to the hotel and enjoyed swimming pool, spa, and the delicious food served by the hotel during the rest of the day. After a much needed rest, we packed our bags and started our journey towards Trichy to visit Sri Ranganath Swami Temple. It was constructed back in 9th century and it is spread over more than 156 acres of land. We'll come up with more details about this architectural marvel in our next video. Thanks a lot guys once again for watching this video till the end. It was really awesome to connect with you all. Please hit the like button if you enjoyed it Do show your love by subscribing to our channel for watching more of such videos. Please share the video with your loved ones so that they'll understand more about the ancient Indian architectural marvels. That's it for today from my side. See you in the next one.